This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. With the cooler temperatures, many of you are thinking about winterizing your lawns, but for others, what about completely re-landscaping your yard so you don't have to worry about grass upkeep? Today we are joined by Michael Diak from Trumascape in Kirksville to talk more about patio pavers. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Great. So you brought in some samples and you're kind of going to just explain how to do this. So what do you have here with us?
Well, I've got a number of different things. I have 3 different types of base rock, inch minus, a B6X material, and sand. Those are your 3 types of bases. It's really important that you tamp that base before you put your patio pavers in place.
Okay.
And I also brought some Holland pavers. This is just a simple, like a brick style paver. All kinds of different pavers you can choose from this type to a 3 or a 4-piece paver. Anywhere from $2 to $3 a square foot, all the way up to $15 or $16 a square foot, depending upon what you choose.
And you have like different designs and colors,
Yeah, all
right?
kinds of different sizes, different colors. These can actually, in terms of the different patterns that you put them in, there's all kinds of different stuff that you can do with them. Different herringbone patterns, stuff like that.
Okay.
These are really cool paver, and these are in the $2 to $3 square foot range. Why they're so popular?
So that's pretty affordable, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that where these rocks come into play?
Yeah,
Or?
well what happens is you put this inch minus base in place, and you actually take that and you tamp that down into place, usually about 2 inches or so.
Right.
And once you have that, you use your B6X, which is a finer material.
Oh, so you have to use all 3 of these?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
so first you put down the ones that have actually rock chunks in
That's
them,
right?
right?
Yep, and
okay.
that's so that you can get some drainage, some of the water will come down.
Do you have to do anything to your yard beforehand?
Well, you'll want to excavate, usually
Okay.
between 6 to 9 inches below your patio.
Okay.
The grade of your patio.
Okay.
Put that rock in place and
Okay.
tamp it down.
And then you have this, which
That's
is,
right. This is
not
B6X.
as fine.
Yeah,
okay.
it's also a crushed limestone,
Okay.
so you can tamp it, unlike sand, which you can't.
Okay.
You tamp that down usually 1.5 inches, and that'll provide a nice solid base for you to put your sand on top.
Okay.
Then do you put this on top of it to kind of fill in the
Yes.
cracks?
Well, what you do is that sand is actually, you put that sand in place on top of the B6X to get that nice level surface for you to lay your pavers
Right.
on top of.
Okay.
And I can contest that. Don't forget to do this because I helped my dad one time and didn't do this, and about 3 days later they all started going crooked and
Yep. The
not
sand
a good deal.
The sand is a really important part.
Now, if something like that happens, what do you do? Do you have to start over, or is this...
It depends on how bad it is.
Okay.
One cool thing about pavers as opposed to concrete is if you make a mistake, even in a small area, you can pull
Right.
those pavers up and replace them, as opposed to if your concrete cracks, you can't do a whole lot about that.
Right.
Now, is this something like I could do myself, or is this something that we have to call in the experts like
Well,
yourself?
we would always love that you would call us. But no, it's absolutely, it's simple. You can purchase the materials from Trumascape or from any local retailer. You know, you can go online, or you could always give us a call and we can help you. It's simple, very labor intensive, but anyone can do it.
And one of the good things I think is you can do it at your own pace too, like a few here and there. I know when I was helping my dad one time, we kind of did some every night, and you don't have to do the whole project at once, just when you have some time.
It makes a nice weekend project.
Exactly.
And weather-wise, is this something that you want to do when it's nice and dry outside, when after it rained, or anything like that, or does it matter?
In terms of weather-wise, this is a really good cold weather project.
Okay.
In terms of rain, the only thing that you want to worry about is your sand, as well as the polymetric sand, which we didn't talk about, which you put in between your gaps.
To set them.
Yeah, that's really important, but this is a really good winter project. We do a lot of this hardscape once it gets too cold for planting, so that's what makes a really good winter project.
And you can make your yard look brand new.
That's right.
And make all your neighbors jealous.
That's right.
All right. So once again, you're from Trumascape. We'll post all your information on our website. So if any of our viewers have any questions, or if they're interested in actually patio pavers or re-landscaping their yard. So thank you so much for coming in.
No problem.
And